Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be carrying on the story about Jaystation because I just find this guy is completely scummy and is always lying, and I don't understand why he's lying. But one of the main reasons I kind of think that he's keeping this going is because of two main factors. One is that he knows that his audience is young and impressionable, so they will believe anything that he says. So when he gives his past, people are going to believe him straight away. I also believe that this is part of an entire series that they're kind of working on. So we had the passing of his girlfriend, the going to the roadside of his girlfriend, the summoning of the dead girlfriend's spirit, obviously now the breakup, and then I think that there'll be a get back together video, and then there'll be more videos like this, and it'll be a common trait that we'll see all the time. The News Geek actually did some reporting into this and found that there was no, and I mean no, arrest warrant issued for him. In this article, the main points are: in the video called Alexa Monaro, The Truth About Her, Ether, which is his real name, Ether records a conversation with what he said our Canadian police officer, announcing that they are there to arrest Ether, who said that he was to call his lawyer before he goes back into his apartment. Now for this part, I generally think that he will bring in someone fake and to pretend to be a lawyer, and thus therefore then he will kind of talk it over, tell it to his entire audience, and then that'll be about it. Ether lives in an apartment building in Toronto that he moved into at the end of 2019. The Toronto Police Service told Newsweek in a statement, at this time there is no Toronto police warrant on file for Jason Ether. The Ottawa Central Police said that they could not comment over the phone. It is not clear wherever a warrant was issued in another area or province. I can't figure out why he has to lie. I generally think that he thought, oh crap, I'm getting so much heat from Alexia and the videos that we've done. I then now have to go and make this like story where he starts crying, where he's like, guys, you've got to believe me. I've come from this background, I've come from that background, and I have to do this. You guys, like, you have to believe me. It's not my fault. It's all these other people's fault. You know, I came from this, I came from that. And obviously he's going to be using this for all his impressionable fans. And this is what kind of irritates me the most, because we know that it's all lies. You know, we're going to be delving into more of his kind of history as well. Everything that he pretty much says in this video is a lie, and I reckon Alexia didn't walk out the house. I don't think she left, because we just see him in like this like closet or this cupboard, but we don't see anything else. So I think as while he was talking about this video, he literally just has her in another room. It's that simple, I think. And you know, literally from when we've seen him on the Ouija board and then going straight to normal cuts where, you know, he's just like, okay, yeah, cool, right, we got that, thanks for that shot. Now, last night when I was watching a few videos, the first one that I noticed about this was from Optimus, link in the description down below, mentioned that he did some research into the police officers. So in this clip,
so I cross-referenced a bunch of Toronto police officers with that guy. They have the uniform pretty much matched perfectly, which means that they probably impersonated a police officer, which by the way is actually a crime. But he claims that there's a warrant out for his arrest. Newsweek is now reporting that police from Toronto deny that this warrant exists.
But the police uniforms that these guys were wearing when he was recording them look very, very real, to be honest. Like, they don't look like they're actors. If you actually do a side-by-side with actual Canadian police officers and these guys, they look pretty much completely identical. And this is actually kind of scary now that I think about it, because another news YouTuber called The God of News, he actually decided to investigate this more, and he contacted the Ottawa Police Service, and he asked if those people in the video were real police officers. And they responded saying, all I can tell you is that this isn't Ottawa police in the photo.
So in this clip, we see that the police officers are going to Jaystation's house, and that therefore they are going to issue an arrest warrant. And then obviously he talks to the camera saying that, you know, they can't enter his house without this warrant, blah, 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 blah.
You do call us and drink stuff. All right.
They did a comparison of the uniforms used by the police. One where they've got the police officers coming to Jay's house and then or apartment, and then also you've got what the actual police officers look like. And these outfits are pretty much spot on, but there are errors. Now, this means that these guys were actors, they were impersonating police officers, and that is a very bad offense. In fact, I do think that there is jail time that is linked to this. I know that you get arrested straight away if you impersonate the police over here, so I'm guessing it's everywhere, and this is a universal law. Now, if this is true, and it looks like it, but just for the video's sake, allegedly, what annoys me is the fact that Jaystation is constantly lying. He wants to show that you've got these actors who come in and they instantly want to try and arrest him, and he's doing this for clout. He's doing this again for more views, and again, I'm not surprised if this doesn't go into a series of videos that he's doing, which then brings Alexia back to him, and it's all a big kind of hoo-ha, and everyone's like, oh, they got back together. But to be fair, I think that from everything that's been going on right now, Jaystation needs to be arrested and charged with these for basically lying, faking a death, even though that she was alive, or getting people to impersonate police officers for a video. Literally, you can't make this up, but Jaystation thinks this is a perfect way to go through it. Now, again, I do think that he thought no one would question this, that people would be it, and he'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. But again, because he lies all the time, this would not surprise me that he is constantly lying to everyone. How do we know that the police officers are fake? So, the God of News, another YouTuber, showed a screenshot with text messages basically going over saying that they're not too sure why he's contacting the police. That's the God of News. But literally goes over, and when you look at the conversation, I just can't believe what it is. It literally just says, like, the Ottawa police, the official account, has turned around and said that those officers are not police officers. So you have the Ottawa Police Department confirming that they are not actual officers. So I just want to know why Jaystation is doing this. You know, you've been called out for faking the death of your girlfriend or allegedly ex-girlfriend. You've gone through all this shit. Do you know what would have been better for you, Jay? Is to stop this all. To turn around, actually come out with Alexia next to you and go, we're really sorry, we didn't mean this, but you're carrying this on and it is infuriatingly shit right now. More lies coming from Jaystation is, in his video, he talks about dropping out of school at grade 9 and then joining the Canadian Army straight away or something like that. But you have to have the education of grade 10 to actually get into the Canadian Army. So again, in Jay's video, all he talks about is trying to make people feel sorry for him. And this is a normal trait that we see in any YouTuber that has done something completely wrong and they just can't admit that they've done something wrong. This is what irritates me the most about Jay, is why not just completely tell the truth? Why do you have to lie? I don't know if he's trying to save his own back, to make everyone kind of forget about this so that we can move on and we can go, there's so much stuff against him that it's just absolutely stupid. So I think that everything in his exposing of Alexia is completely wrong. I think it's all fake. I think the only possible truth that he has said was that Alexia's dad was pissed. And to be fair, you know, why would you lie about that? You know, be like, oh, Alexia's dad was absolutely cool with this one. I'm gonna kind of close this off here. What annoys me is the fact that you're lying to your fans. You say that you're honest, that you say that you love your fans, yet I don't think you do. I think that you lie to them to make them like you so that you feel accepted within the YouTube community, or at least in some people's lives. I really think that you need to reevaluate everything. I think that you really need to come clean. I really think that you need to do everything. Hell, you know, you say that you do a lie detector test and they're 100%, which they're not. But you know, it'd be interesting for you to hook yourself up to a lie detector test with a YouTuber that isn't like in your circle of friends, that is completely like neutral, that we all know, and ask you all these questions yourself, which I think that you will decline straight away and everything will be wrong. You should just go on the Jeremy Kyle show. That would be it. That would actually be entertaining if it was still around. You on the Jeremy Kyle show or something like similar to it. So I was more angry in the previous video. In this video, I'm just kind of keeping it neutral because I just generally think that Jane needs to sort this all out. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. So guys, what are your thoughts on all of Jaystation? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you've liked this sort of content, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.